Morning, how are you doing? It's Tuesday morning. I am currently sat just outside Sedbergh in a lay-by, waiting to meet Lindsay's mum and dad. We've had a bit of, well, this morning didn't go to plan. I was meant to be going to Teesside Park to take Lucinda to have her chickenpox vaccine, which we've paid for. Zoe had chickenpox really bad, ended up in hospital, so annoyingly they are rolling out on the NHS, but not soon enough for Lucinda. And with the baby being on the way, we didn't want Lucinda getting ill and giving it to the baby. So yeah, anyway, Boots rang up and cancelled it when we were on our way there, which was really unhelpful, frustrating as hell, and does make you question why is customer service so bad? Like, why then? I think we accept poor customer service, and I don't really know why. Just, yeah, I think they could have rung sooner, which meant we wouldn't have got nearly as far as we had. Oh look, the in-laws have landed. So yeah, I'll continue in a minute when we've got sorted out. This is one of my favourite companies to deal with. It's Thomas Graham's. This is the Kendal branch. They're based at Carlisle. I'll get into why in a minute. I'm just outside Thomas Graham's. That's what I've come for. It's a piece of 76mm OD stainless steel. It's been here since before Christmas because I thought I was only getting 1.5 meters of it, but it turned out that, and if I'd read the email properly, it turned out that I was getting a full length. So Lindsay's dad came to pick steel up from here and meet me at Sedbergh, but then obviously couldn't fit it in his trailer. So yeah, it ended up staying here till I could get for it. And like I said, Thomas Graham's, they are absolutely brilliant. I absolutely think they are one of the best companies to deal with. All the staff are always really friendly. They're always really helpful. I talked to a lad at Carlisle. He's just brilliant. But they run stuff down to Kendal because it's where I can pick it up from. So where we are in Yorkshire, the steel stockholders around us, one's absolutely massive, and I'm just a pain in the arse to them because of the bits I want. The other one is nowhere near as big, but I'm still a pain in the arse, and their attitude just annoys me. And the prices are out of line with, although I'm coming over here for a bit of stainless, I was meeting Howard to get some bits off him. We had some stuff to transfer to them from the house. So it is a bit of a ride out, sort of, yeah, waste of time, but they're just brilliant to deal with, and I sort of go out of my way because they're so good. So yeah, I don't get a lot off them, but just there's stuff that I can't really get from the stockholders. I also get quite a lot from Norman Iverson Steel Products. They are just around the corner from me. So box section comes from them. They're brilliant. So yeah, it's a bit random to be riding halfway across the country. And in fairness, it's 1 o'clock and it's dark as hell. It was raining when I transferred everything over from Howard's pickup to mine in the lay-by outside Sedbergh, but it stopped raining now. So job is get back home, get some jobs done at home. I should also say that the steel I've got on, it's for a job for Laxaline. It's to make a reset arm for the blue part on milking parlours where the way Laxaline normally works isn't possible. There's a type of milking parlour where the rotary milking parlour this is, where the pipes come out just above the deck. Now to me they ought to be banned because they're just really bad for cows, but there's quite a lot of people seem to like them and have them. So yeah, and it's not because Laxaline won't work on them like it normally would. It's basically because that when the cows back out, because the pipes are quite low, they get their feet trapped in them. And I've got a video of one getting kicked off, and it basically, cow gets the pipes tangled down its foot, gets annoyed, lashes out, cluster goes flying, pipes come off, just a mess. And also, because they come from the side quite low down, they have quite an influence on the cluster and how it positions on the cow, and how the weight isn't balanced. We've fitted Laxaline on a parlour where they actually altered the pipes away from that so that they came out higher up based on a picture that I'd got from Australia, which had Laxaline fitted to it. And he said that when cows come in at the beginning of lactation, they are milking evenly on all 4 quarters. But then by the end, the teat that's furthest from where the pipes come off the deck, it's dried off. And that can only be because of the amount of pressure that is being put on that teat by the cluster not being right. And the other problem is, we'll lengthen the pipes. But that just plays into the hands of getting tangled around the feet and just ending up in the right mess. So they're just a nightmare. But obviously there's quite a few people out there that produce them and like them. From my point of view, the pipes either ought to be higher up, like on a Dairy Master, or come from underneath, like on a Bowmatic, and now some Delavals, because that way you can manage the cluster easier. You can manage the weight of the pipes. You can there's just less likely to get tangled around the cow's feet. So yeah, and once cows know that the pipes are there and they might get tangled up with them, they're on edge all the time, and they're just almost looking for the problem to happen so that then they can kick the shit out of it, to be honest, because the cows aren't stupid. The cows are pretty damn clever. So yeah, I'll bash on and get back home. This is a calf bam that we make for Tim Gibson Limited. So Tim supplies the wheels, we supply them as kit form. They're for basically moving calves around the farm easier. That's a door there that opens, so you can put your calf in. Calf heads goes through here. That is a locking yoke, so that chain goes into there and will hold the calf safely, and then this door also opens. And then when you want to move the calf, push this lever down, this handle down, it locks in there. Those spring bolts lock in there, and then you can wheel it around. And then when you need to release the calf, you basically pull those back, lower that to the ground, and then it's back on the ground. That's also load bars, so you could weigh the calves. Not everybody's had that, but I made a weighing system to bolt to it as well. And that's the display for the load bars. There's an order of 10 to sort out, and I just need to get on and order these. Today didn't go to plan. Lucinda didn't get a chickenpox vaccine, but turns out it's probably not a bad thing really, because Lindsay wasn't happy with it, and this evening ended up taking her to the local hospital, and she's got an ear infection, so she's on antibiotics. So I've got another week of that game of trying to force antibiotics into a toddler. So yeah, I didn't get as much work done as I wanted, but I've got a bit of office work done tonight, so yeah, hopefully tomorrow might go a bit more to plan. So we'll catch you then.